Life is a dance. It moves to a rhythm, a pulse, a flow. This rhythm is subtle, yet powerful. When we align with it, success seems to come effortlessly. We move with grace and ease. Our actions feel aligned with a greater force. This is the power of understanding and harnessing the rhythm of life. Many ancient traditions speak of this rhythm. They call it the Tao, the way, the flow of the universe. It's the energy that connects us all. It's the undercurrent of existence. By tapping into this flow, we tap into our full potential. Think of a musician lost in their craft. Their fingers move effortlessly across the instrument. The music flows from them, pure and true. They are not forcing it. They are simply aligned with the rhythm of the music. This alignment is not limited to music. We see it in all aspects of life. From the athlete in the zone to the entrepreneur riding a wave of inspiration, success leaves clues. It leaves a trail of rhythm and flow. By studying these clues, we can learn to find our own rhythm. We can learn to dance with life, not against it. Nature provides the perfect example of effortless flow. Observe a river carving its path through a mountain. It doesn't resist the rocks in its way. It flows around them, adapting to the terrain with grace. The seasons change in a harmonious dance. Each season plays its part, contributing to the cycle of life. Trees sway in the wind, their branches moving in perfect rhythm with the breeze. Nature does not force things. It does not strive for a particular outcome. It simply exists in a state of constant flow. And from this flow, abundance and beauty arise. By observing nature, we gain valuable insights. We learn to trust the process of life. We learn to let go of our need for control. We begin to understand that true success lies in surrendering to the rhythm of our own being. In the realm of sports, rhythm is paramount. A basketball player dribbling down the court, a golfer lining up a putt, a surfer riding a wave, all are attuned to a specific rhythm. When athletes reach a state of peak performance, they often describe it as being in the zone. Time seems to slow down. Their movements become effortless. They are completely absorbed in the present moment, flowing with the rhythm of the game. This state of flow is not accidental. It's the result of years of dedicated practice. Athletes train their bodies and minds to move in harmony with their sport. They develop a deep understanding of its rhythms and nuances. The same principle applies to any field of endeavor. Whether we are artists, entrepreneurs, or simply seeking to live more fulfilling lives, mastering our craft requires us to find our rhythm. We must learn to synchronize our actions with the natural flow of our chosen path. Section 4. The power of sustained desire. Rhythm is essential, but it is not enough on its own. To achieve true success, we need a driving force. We need a burning desire that fuels our actions and propels us forward. This desire cannot be fleeting or superficial. It must be deeply rooted in our hearts, a yearning that resonates with our very being. When we are driven by such a desire, obstacles melt away. Challenges become opportunities. We tap into a wellspring of energy and determination that seems to defy logic. Think of the great inventors, the visionary leaders, the artists who moved the world with their creations. They were all driven by a profound desire to bring their visions to life. They were not deterred by setbacks or naysayers. They persevered because their desire was unwavering. This is not to say that the path to success is always easy. There will be times of doubt, frustration, and even despair. But with a sustained desire burning brightly within us, we can overcome any obstacle. Section 5. Aligning with your inner rhythm. Each of us possesses a unique rhythm. It's the tempo at which we thrive. It's the natural flow of our energy and creativity. When we align with this rhythm, life flows more smoothly. We experience greater ease, joy, and fulfillment. So, how do we discover our own rhythm? The answer lies in paying attention to our inner cues. What activities make us feel energized and alive? When do we feel most in our element? What brings us a sense of peace and contentment? These are the whispers of our inner rhythm. By listening to them, we can begin to make choices that are in alignment with our true nature. We can structure our days in a way that supports our natural flow, rather than working against it. This may require us to make some changes. We may need to let go of activities or commitments that drain our energy. We may need to create more space for rest, reflection, and creative pursuits. Is Section 6, Embracing the Flow of Life. Life is not meant to be a struggle. It's not about forcing or controlling outcomes. It's about surrendering to the flow, trusting the process, and allowing things to unfold naturally. When we resist the flow, we create friction and resistance. We expend unnecessary energy, and we block ourselves from experiencing the full potential of life. But when we embrace the flow, we tap into a source of effortless power. We become like the river, effortlessly navigating the twists and turns of life's journey. This doesn't mean that we become passive observers in our own lives. It simply means that we learn to act in harmony with the natural rhythms of the universe. We set our intentions, we take inspired action, and then we trust that the universe will conspire to support us. Section 7. Riding the waves of success. Imagine yourself as a surfer, paddling out to meet the waves. You wouldn't try to force the waves to come to you, nor would you try to control their size or direction. You would simply wait for the right wave to come along, and then you would paddle with all your might to catch it. Success is much the same way. It's about being in the right place at the right time, and being prepared to ride the waves of opportunity when they arise. It's about trusting your intuition, taking calculated risks, and always being open to new possibilities. By aligning ourselves with the rhythm of life, by cultivating a sustained desire, and by learning to trust the flow, we position ourselves for success. We open ourselves to a world of possibilities, and we create a life of meaning, purpose, and fulfillment. So let us embrace the flow, ride the waves of success, and create a life that is truly extraordinary.